A couple of questions for you. Well, first of all, how are you today?
I am fantastic. I'm here at this awesome convention with you awesome folks. So,
Have you ever played the Ninja Turtles video game?
I, dude, I can't beat that game. I've tried when it first came out. It was just, I don't know if it's just me or I'm too stupid with these kind of things. I can barely run my iPhone, but I have played the games. I love them, but I just can't beat them. I'm not good enough.
Which turtle do you choose to be when you play the game?
Oh, Raphael, always.
Raphael. Why?
Well, he's the hothead. He's the guy, like back in school that you'd always want on your side, and when things get tough, you got in a fight or got in a tough spot, you want a guy like that with you. So Raphael is like, he's our berserker, he's our Wolverine character, if you will. So he's fun to choose. Who would you choose?
My favorite is Donatello, but I usually choose Leonardo for the video game, just for the sword, more than the personalities. But how did you come up with the personalities for each of those characters?
Well, what was great was, when you have four characters, I guess if you think about common superhero groups, I grew up reading, X-Men and Avengers and Fantastic Four and that kind of stuff, and it was always great that you'd have, different characters, different personality types, kind of like, if you worked at Starbucks or something, you have people that you work with that each one's kind of got their own individual personality. So with ours, we wanted to have, the leader type, which is, Leonardo, which is the guy that sort of tries to keep everybody on the straight and narrow. You get the Joker who's always telling jokes at the right time at the wrong time. We've got Michelangelo. Donatello, there's always one uber geeky kid in the crowd that, like, gets the first Casio calculator watch or the first computer and can fix things that are broken. And then Raphael, like I said, is like somebody that you want on your side in a fight. And so that kind of group dynamic makes an excellent foundation to tell cool and different stories and how each of the different characters react to him. So it's sort of a natural progression of developing those personalities.
Great. As far as the dynamic between the heroes versus the villains, the heroes are all kind of freaks, mutated freaks, animals, and then the villains are these good-looking men with masks on. How did you come up with that idea?
Well, it was sort of, we wanted our characters to be unique and original. I mean, like, they're mutants, they're misfits, but at the same time, they want to be teenagers first and foremost, even though they're sort of trapped in this mutant turtle body. With the good guys being, your average-looking or typical male characters, bad guys that just seem to be, an easy sort of iconic symbol to pick out of every movie that we watch or every cartoon show. It just seems to be symbolic, so that we felt that worked perfectly for our story as well.
Oh, nice. For aspiring artists coming up, like, what would you recommend to them to get to their dreams, like where you are today?
Well, what's great about, I mean, when we first published the Turtles, there was no cell phones, no internet, there was a very small distribution system for self-publishing, getting your work directly to comic book stores. That was the only outlet that we had. What's fantastic about today is you can reach millions and millions of people by putting your work out there on the internet. So to me, and it's a lot more affordable than, we had to borrow money from, an uncle and clean out our bank accounts to print 3,000 copies and hope that it worked. Getting your work out on the internet, you can reach a much wider audience and start building your fan base, before you go to print the comic book and that kind of stuff. So I think that, follow your dream, don't give up. If you're writing, write every day. If you're drawing, draw every day. Keep your characters true, original. Write the material for yourself, the things that you like to read and what inspires you, and put your work out there and get your fan response, but stick to your guns. Make it your own. Keep it.
Do you have a website where your fans can reach you?
Yes, I have. KevinEastmanStudios.com. It's my personal website. There's information about upcoming tour dates, inside scoop, inside track on projects, upcoming things, and you can buy some artwork and some other stuff.